Hello students, now I am going to explain you unification of Italy. In the beginning, all these 7 parts were divided. The whole Italy was not today as we see, rather than it was divided into 7 parts, and different rulers were ruling in all these 7 parts. So this is Sardinia, Piedmont, this is Lombardy, Venetia, Tuscany, Modena, here Papal State, here Kingdom of Two Sicilies. In the beginning, Italian language was spoken only in Sardinia, and all these rest of these areas, Italian language was not spoken. At first, Giuseppe Mazzini, who was born in this place, Sardinia, Geneva, he thought to unify the whole of Italy, but his mission was not successful. In the later years, the king of Sardinia, whose name was Victor Emmanuel II, he thought of unifying this whole of Italy, and in this process, his minister, Count di Cavour, he also helped a lot. Now, Count di Cavour was very important person. He was very important minister of Sardinia. He was very good in speaking French, and that much he was not fluent even in Italian language. So he took the help of French army. He also took the help of army of Sardinia, and they all attacked upon the northern part of Italy. Now see, in those days, up to here, in the whole northern part, this area was ruled by Austrian kings. The middle part was ruled by Papal, and the third part was under the Bourbon kings of Spain. Now see, when Sardinia, under the leadership of its minister Count di Cavour, they attacked upon the northern part of Italy, which was under Austrian empires. Therefore, in this because they were taking the help of French army also, they easily were able to control the whole of northern part of Italy, and in this way this area was made free from the hands of Austrian kings. Now after that, they thought of including the southern part of Italy, means the Kingdom of Two Sicilies, into Italy, into Italian language, into Sardinia, Piedmont, Italy. Therefore, they in 1860, they attacked upon the southern part. When Sardinia and this whole part was attacking here, during this movement, another person, he was voluntarily joining this movement. His name was Garibaldi. Garibaldi also came to join Sardinia, Piedmont in attacking upon this area. He came along with his around 30,000 army, and the army of Garibaldi, they were called as Red Shirts. Red Shirts. Now see, the peasants who were living here in the southern part of Sicily, they cooperated. They helped Garibaldi, Count di Cavour and Sardinia, and with the help of these peasants, they were easily able to control upon the southern part of Two Sicilies, and in this way this area was made free from the rule of Spain, kings of Bourbon dynasty. And those days, the people of this part of southern Sicily, they were very innocent. The peasants were innocent. They were not educated. By that time, they had not even heard of Italian language. Rather than, they were thinking that La Italia, she was the wife of Victor Emmanuel II. In this way, in 1870, the whole of Italy was united. The whole of Italy was united. So this is all about unification of Italy. Now here, how this papal state was included into the United Italy, it is given in the source. Now come to the next slide. Look here, he was Victor Emmanuel II. He is Giuseppe Mazzini. This picture is of Count de Cavour, the minister of Sardinia, and this is Garibaldi. This is Garibaldi. Garibaldi actually, he belonged to the coastal area of Italy, and he was working as a sailor in merchant navy. Once he had met with Giuseppe Mazzini and he had joined his Young Italy group also. Then he got exiled and went to South America. From South America, he was able to come to Italy around 1854. And after some time, when Victor Emmanuel thought of uniting the whole of Italy, then he helped him. Now, later what happened? He, around 1867, Garibaldi attacked upon this papal state. In 1860, around 1867, correct, I am correct only. So in 1867, Garibaldi attacked upon papal state, so that this can also be included into unified Germany. But that time he could not do. Why? Because France, Prussia, they all held papal state to fight with Sardinia and Garibaldi. Therefore, it was unsuccessful. But again, in 1870, once again Garibaldi attacked upon this papal state, and this time he was very easily able to control this papal state, because this time France was not here to help papal state. France had become busy in some other affairs. So this is the Chief Minister Cavour, very able person. All these things, we go through this slide. I have already explained. There is nothing that you cannot understand. This is Garibaldi. I have told you about him. Now see here, look at this cartoon. What this cartoon is showing, this is Garibaldi and this is Victor Emmanuel II. What Garibaldi is doing? He is putting the shoe into the legs of Victor Emmanuel II. He was the king of Sardinia Paramount. He was the person who was trying to unite whole of Italy. So he is trying to pull the whole of Italy under his control, like he is making him wear this boot. So this is all about unification of Italy. I hope you have understood this. Now by 1870, the whole of Italy was united. See, the northern part, which was under Austrian kings, it was taken in 1859 only. Now this southern part of Sicily, this was also taken, and then by 1870, southern part was taken by 1860. And then by 1870, the middle part, which was under Sardinia, now this also came under the rule of Sardinia. In this way, this whole Italy, all those 7 parts were united, and Italy became a unified nation. This is all about unification of Italy. In the next slide, I'll teach you about unification of Britain. Thank you.